Oh, Victoria, poor Victoria Cord. Well, she's really smart. She really cares. She was in a situation where she built this company, and then at the end of the day, the dad gives it to the guy, the son, instead of her, who then basically ruins everything that she has built. She gets absolutely no credit for all the work that she's done. And he then manages to wreck the business and leave her holding the damage and trying to save the day. So I think that she goes maybe from a well-intentioned point of view in the beginning to being quite ruthless, which is really fun, and without a conscience, because I think whatever she felt about justice in her own personal case was not fair, was not just. It's always so much more fun playing a villain. I mean, seriously, you can say and do things you would never have the courage to say, and usually they're the most authentic, I have to say. They're convinced of their mission. They're not compromising in any way. They're not burdened by a vision that involves morality or anything. So it's so much fun to play a bad guy. What I loved about this script and the experience of it is that it's people driven. You know, in the end, the superpower is love and the family. And his whole journey of not wanting to accept responsibility is such an interesting one. I have two boys. And, you know, going out into the world, which is primarily created for men, with an expectation that they rule the world, and then they come up against the reality of what they need to survive in that world as they start to get older, and it's not handed to them, and getting to the point where they take the challenge and accept their power and understand that nothing's going to come from the top, that they have to be their own hero. I think that's kind of the journey that he goes through. The family's so much fun, but also is so sweet in their bond and in their priorities. And I think that these days we need that. You know, we need to see families that fight together for their survival in a real way, and who can clown around and be rough with each other and be funny, and sisters and brothers who tease each other and you know, but at the end of the day, are there for each other to the death, you know, and I think that's one of the best things about the film. I just love Angel, and I love the people that he assembled, and I love that, again, there was so many Spanish, you know, in the crew too, not just the actors, but the crew, the costume designer, and you know, so many of the people on set. So we had such a nice hybrid of cultures that was going on, and he was so passionate and at the same time so playful, and you don't find that combination that often.